Advanced Math Unit 2 Study Guide. This is the questions from 2-1. Number 21. 21 says f of x equals x plus 4 squared minus 3. And they want to know the vertex. Okay, so this is in the standard form here. So the vertex is simply -4, -3. Getting it from the HK form. Right there. Number 31 says find the intercepts as well as the vertex. So it's f of x equals negative quantity x squared plus 2x minus 3. So the one thing you have to be careful about is when it comes to finding the vertex, you've got to distribute that negative. So when I find the vertex, I want to make sure I use that. And so I'm going to use negative b over 2a. So I'm going to say, negative b over 2 times a. So that's 2 over negative 2, and that's -1. So the vertex has an x-coordinate of -1. And then to find the y-coordinate, I plug it into the function up here. So it's going to be this. So that's plus 2. That's -1 plus 5. So that's 4. So there's my vertex. Now to find the x-intercepts, what I do is I set them equal to 0. So I'm going to say 0 equals negative x squared plus 2x minus 3. I'll go ahead and divide everything by -1 just to deal with that negative right there. So I get 0 equals x squared plus 2x minus 3. And this one factors, right? X plus 3 minus 1. And so x equals 1 and x equals -3. Those are our x-intercepts. Okay. We're going to skip 39 and we're going to go to number 69. Okay. And so number 69 says you have these revenues and they're approximated by this function. So R equals R of P equals -10p squared plus 1,580p. Okay, so they asked a couple of different things. Find the monthly revenue for the prices of $50, $70, and $90. Okay, so I'll just set that part up for you. So all I'm going to do is, I'm going to find, R of 50. I'll just do this one. So I plug that in. Okay, and I work those out. -10, right? And then we do, 50 squared times -10. We'll do it in steps here. There's 50 squared. And then 50 times 1,580. Okay. It's right there. Okay. Times -10. Right, it's going to add a 0 on the end there. Okay, and there's our revenue right there. Okay. And you would just do that again for the other values they want. Looking at part B, they ask find the price that will yield the maximum revenue. So this is a parabola because it's squared, it's quadratic, so it's negative, so it's going to look like this, right? So it has a maximum, so I got to find the vertex. So the vertex, or in this case the max, right? I'm going to use negative b over 2a. So the b in this case is this, and the a is that. So I'm going to plug those in. I'm going to say negative b over 2 times a, okay, over negative 20. Okay. And then I'm going to say 1,580 divided by 20 is 79. Okay. Zeros cross off and the negatives cross off. All right. Now that will actually, that's the P. Coming back up here, that's the P value for the maximum revenue. That's not actually the maximum revenue. That will give me it, so I got to plug it in to figure out what it actually is. And then you can see here I'm going to say negative 10 times 79 squared plus this times 79. Okay. I'd multiply all that out. Okay. Gives me negative this plus right. Combine those two together. And there it is right there. That's our actual max revenue by finding the vertex. That was part C.